Oh, माँ कसम. Wow. Bro, it's a cool shot, bro.
Until about T-minus 4 minutes, a lot of stuff starts going down.
Wow, bro. I think it's a
T-minus 3
booster, right?
minutes, closing out the propellant load, so you're finishing out the liquid oxygen load and the liquid fuel load.
भाई कुछ फ्यूचरिस्टिक है ब्रो इधर देखने का और
T-minus
जाने
40
का
seconds, we stop interacting with the pad. The vehicle's just on its own.
Super heavy 10 engine test, okay.
All right, attention all B-19 operators. This is the final go, no-go poll for
So
today's
I think
operations.
आपको नहीं पता है तो मैं बता देता हूँ. They are testing the flight
Why
for
10
the
engines instead of all 33?
upcoming missions.
This is the first V3 booster down at the
I
pad
think
right now.
मेरे हिसाब
So
से तो
there's a
मैंने
lot of
जितना
stuff
मेरा
that can go
knowledge है, I
wrong.
think वो humans को
And if we
भेजना
do have a
चाहते
bad day,
हैं
it limits the scope of the
space
issues that we
में,
can
तो
have.
वही है.
This will be the highest chamber pressure we've ever seen on a vehicle at
I
SpaceX.
think
So
मेरे को इतना
definitely going to be
exactly
a
नहीं
pretty
पता. I
spicy
think
test
Mars या
today.
Moon पे humans को
And then
भेजना
you're counting down
चाहते हैं.
from
मेरे को नहीं पता
T-minus
कौन
40.
से पे पहले पे जा रहे हैं.
T-minus 4 on is when my heart rate really starts to tick up. And then we light
I
the
think it's
engines.
ये but सिर्फ booster है bro. मैंने एक मिस्टर बिस्ट वीडियो में देखा है. आई थिंक ये अपने ये जो लगा है ब्लैक टाइप, आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज़ दैट, मगर ये हीट को ऑब्जर्व करता है. ये दैट इज थिंग आई नो दैट. सीरियसली इट्स वेरी डैम. या लोगों ने सही उधर ही लगाया ऊपर. Starbase, Texas, home of Starship. कितना मज़ा है वे लोगों का इधर वर्क करने में. I know it's not an easy job, but the working space is very
We
good.
are in Star Factory, and this is an almost 1 million
1
square
million
foot
square
facility
foot?
that we've
Oh,
built
bro.
to enable that production of both ship and booster. Starship is a fully reusable rocket. It's 2 stages, so it has a ship, which is the upper stage, and a booster below it. The booster accelerates the ship to get it going towards orbit. The ship is what actually goes into orbit to take the people or the payload to wherever they're going.
I think इनके पास जो बूस्टर है वो भी बड़ा है. I think compared to the another NASA.
The sound of progress. The rivet guns and the sledgehammers. Less sledgehammers than there used to be.
So many people are working.
The story of Starship starts with the founding of SpaceX.
3, 2, 1.
Rather than starting with the vehicle that Elon envisioned needing to get people to the moon and Mars, he
Oh,
thought
gateway
it
to
would
Mars.
basically
Yeah, I
bankrupt
think,
the
yeah,
company.
वही
It wouldn't
वो
be
जो Mars
possible.
जाने के लिए
So
prepare
you have
करते
to
हैं.
bite it off in
What is
small
the-
pieces.
I think Mars को, I think humans को बेचने के लिए.
And so those pieces, which at the time did not seem small at all, were Falcon 1, Falcon 9, Dragon, both cargo and crew, Falcon Heavy.
इसका नाम अच्छा है, Falcon, Dragon.
Falcon Heavy is supersonic.
These were the building blocks that let us cut our teeth on learning how to do rockets.
क्या है वो?
Not the way the aerospace industry had been doing it, but the way we needed to do it to end up here where we are today working on Starship. Version 3 is what I like to call the foundational design of Starship booster in the pad. That's going to give us the new capabilities we need to do the missions in front of
Bro,
us.
do you see, bro?
It'll
People
be the
are
one that puts
enjoying
humans
the
back on the
beach.
moon. It'll be the ones that put the first boot prints and then city on Mars.
Ooh, wow, bro, wow, so fascinating. भाई मेरे को तो बहुत ही अच्छा लगता है भाई
And
इस
that
SpaceX का
scale is
यूनिवर्स
not an
में
accident. It's
स्पेस
not
के
to
जो
win
वीडियोस
some
देखने में
Guinness
मुझे
World Record prize, which we did for both the ship and the tower. It's because we need that size to do the things we dream of doing with it.
I think guys at this stage they can't afford a point of error कि वो मिस्टेक नहीं कर सकते because the size of the rocket and booster massive. The ship वो बहुत ही धीरे से मूव कर रहे हैं भाई.
Ship 39 is the first V3 rocket. This rocket is unlike anything anybody's ever done before. Version 3 is basically a clean sheet design of the ship. We essentially took a bunch of lessons from version 1 and version 2, and we took a step back and said, what were the things that were really problematic, either from a performance perspective or from a reliability perspective on the previous rockets? And then we directly addressed those with a variety of new designs. It can go up to orbit, it can stay on orbit for 48 hours, it can meet up with other ships, and it can do propellant transfers, which is really the core technology that you need to unlock
ये
Starship.
बहुत ही
Once
cool है
you
भाई. I
unlock
think
that capability,
कोई
the whole
country
solar
नहीं कर
system is
रहा
on
है
your
ये वाला.
doorstep.
ये जो humans को बेचना I think NASA
And
वाले
right now,
कर
what
रहे
we're
हैं
doing is we're actually going
मगर
through checkouts. So we're
उन
actually
लोगों
kind
पे
of
एक burden
bringing
है.
the rocket
अगर
to life.
failure हो गया तो backlash तो बहुत ही मिलेगा. Unlike
We've never
SpaceX के साथ
built a
work कर
ship
रहे हैं
V3
NASA
before
वाले I think.
and gotten it to this state of production. So we are going to have special
I
things
think
to this
मैंने सुना है
specific
कि
vehicle
बहुत
that
सारे
are going to be
boosters
odd, but
बना
there's
रहे हैं. I
also
think
things
they
about
have
the
multiple
architecture as a
boosters.
whole that we don't really know
अगर
how
कोई
to deal
point of
with
error हो
because
रहा है
we've
तो black
only
हो
done
रहा है I think they
simulation, we've
have
only
the
built fluid
extra
models,
extra
how we
ones, you
think
know.
a ship V3 operates. Now we have the real deal next to us.
First priority is your safety. The second priority is make sure the vehicle's okay, and then we worry about executing to our schedule.
We're quite excited, we're quite anxious, but all things considered, we're pretty well prepared. We think that we'll have a good result.
Reusable booster before with Falcon 9, and so it's at least a little bit better tread ground. I will say, I think the booster turned out to be a lot harder than we gave it credit for.
The booster, yo. Ooh, क्या है?
This is an entirely new
भाई
rocket.
इतना
This
ऊपर
is the
है.
most ambitious vehicle design I have ever personally worked on, and it is a wild thing to see come to reality here.
पर्सनल वर्क डन भाई पहला ही वर्क कर रहा है भाई. दूसरा कौन सा वर्क किया है तूने? वो bro, it look
The
massive,
version 1
bro.
flight test campaign really exemplifies the rapid integrated test style that we do in SpaceX engineering.
Okay.
It took us 5 flights from our first attempt, from flight 1 to flight 5, to successfully catch a booster, which was honestly mind-blowing.
Flight 1
Flight 1 was able to get off the pad
okay.
successfully. It proved that we could get this full system together, and we learned a lot from the eventual
Ooh,
failure
bro,
of
कितना
the
cool
vehicle
लग
in
रहा है
that
बे.
flight. We were able to put together a lot of improvements on the launch pad and on the vehicle hardware design that led to much better success in Flight 2. We were able to make it with the booster to MECO. We were able to separate the ship,
Meko.
and we were able to begin
Maybe
boosting
Jupiter.
back towards
Okay.
the launch site. So we hit the next big milestone in the flight test campaign.
Ooh, अरे
Flight
blast हो
3,
गया.
we were able to get all the way through our boost back burn. On Flight 4, we were able to do a successful water landing demonstration.
कितना फ्लाइट टेस्ट किया है भाई इन लोगों ने.
And on Flight 5, we were able to come back to our launch site and successfully catch the vehicle with our chopsticks.
Okay.
To be able to go fly that and
Oh,
have
bhai
complete mission success at that
साहब,
point,
मैं हवा में
we
वो
got the
पकड़
payload
लिया भाई
to
वो
orbit and
rocket
we
को.
landed that rocket.
I mean
was
booster को.
I'm getting goosebumps talking about it now.
Booster 19 transport, okay. जी का वो भाई भाई उन लोगों को देख कितना छोटे दिख रहे हैं भाई. कुछ ज़्यादा ही नहीं छोटे दिख रहे हैं.
We're about to get into a really exciting period of the vehicle test campaign here, putting the thing through its paces and making sure that everything we design works okay.
ब्रो देख कितना बड़ा है वो.
To get all of the pieces of the system working together for the first time, and if we're going to learn anything from that, we'll learn it as quickly as we possibly can. Booster 19 is actually the second of the version 3 boosters that we've built. Booster 18 came before it.
We've learned a lot over the course of producing around 600 V2 engines.
Whoa,
You can
V2
see the
engines,
amount of
these are
simplification that's
okay.
occurred between V2 and V3.
भाई इंजन देख भाई इन लोगों को. Bro.
The level of integration is really unique for Rocket Engine. That comes from a lot of work among many engineers to consolidate the hardware. The effect of that is that it's actually a higher reliability design. So fewer parts is cheaper, faster to build. So that allows us to make a lighter vehicle, to make a more reliable vehicle, to overall just build a better rocket.
Okay. Ooh, it's a cool shot.
Achieving full reusability of an engine like this is really something that people haven't done before. The goal is to get the engine to behave in a similar way to the engines on commercial airplanes.
भाई पहले लैंड होता था इसको अलग बनाया कि हवा में ही पकड़ ले.
Frequently in interactions with people outside of SpaceX, the perception is that things far beyond
They use
what
Cybertruck.
have ever been done before are impossible. Things being impossible is really to be determined by breaking laws of physics. We are not breaking laws of physics, we're just trying to leverage them as effectively as we can.
Full duration.
All right, attention all B-19 operators. This is the final go, no-go poll for today's operations. Our main objective today is a 10-engine static fire.
Static fire is the culmination of the engineering process. We're bringing all of the pieces of the puzzle together and we're lighting the engines.
Okay.
And if you make it through that, you have pretty good confidence that you're in a good position to go fly.
Aboard.
Aboard?
One LBN-1 looks like we kicked out due to 2 combustors from the apex bank being pelted.
Looks like we have to engine time of 2.135 seconds.
We successfully lit all 10 engines. They were ramping up to power. Everything was looking good, stage and engines combined.
Okay.
However, there was a pad side abort called. So what that means is some sort of sensor tripped, and from there we command a fast shutdown.
Okay.
Go.
Raptor.
Go.
Stage.
Go.
CE.
Go.
GC2.
Go.
GC1.
Go.
क्या होगा?
FC1.
Go.
ये जो कैमरा बहुत ही वो वर्क कर रहे हैं भाई. कैमरा मुंह पे लगाया है भाई. वो क्या मजा.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, mission.
So what's going to happen?
Wow.
क्या होने वाला है भाई अभी? उठना. मैं उठ क्यों नहीं रहा है? उठ क्यों नहीं रहा है? फेल हो गया ब्रो. ये भी फेल हो गया.
kicked out early. All teams triage alerts, prepare for offload.
उठा ही नहीं.
Today we aborted our second attempt of the B-19 full count static fire. We actually had another pad abort on the diverter. We made it through engine startup and then ultimately lost some of our sensors on one of the ramp manifolds. It basically said that the manifold pressure was lower than we believed that it probably was, and it kicked us out at T plus 1.88 seconds.
Massive test side. क्या हुआ है उधर? Ship 36 static fire.
It's been 10 months since Massey's had the S-36 anomaly.
Oh, माँ कसम.
Ship 36 was a tough one. We had a CPV explode, and it not only took out the rocket, but it took out a lot of the test site infrastructure over at Massey's.
How do we go make sure if we have an anomaly again, the pad can take a beating and still survive?
Losing a rocket is one thing. We've got a production line for rockets, and we can go make more. Losing the physical infrastructure of the launch pad or the test site is very difficult because you need to go repair that over a period of many months before you can get back into testing.
They have many test sites, right? 10 months after Ship 36.
Now we have Massey's back online here.
I don't
We've
know
really
why
built this rocket from scratch, but we've also built the pad from scratch, so it's all kinds of new systems. This will be the first time that we bring together the pad and vehicle pieces to make sure that they all work.
Static fire vehicle is in pre-pad clear, about to get to our static fire pad cleared op state.
We run 60 seconds on ship because you get to see how the vehicle thermals all shake out and just general vehicle performance.
That if you can make it through that, you are in a reasonable position to go fly.
Okay guys, last flight test है ये.
Startup.
We call those startup.
Throttle up.
Roll up, okay.
Plus 10.
The journey of SpaceX is a journey to give humans access to the solar system and beyond, which is really the goal for Starship.
We need to
Plus 20.
The impact that this rocket is going to have on the world, I don't think most people can really comprehend the change that's going to happen.
Plus 30, started.
This is such a wild ride. The highs are high, the lows are low as we really work to get to ultimately launching people, which is going to be amazing.
Plus 40.
It is not impossible just because it's far beyond what has been done before. We've proved that time and time again.
Plus 50.
Okay. They're going to launch or not? Oh shit, then there's
Hold duration.
nice.